It is Tuesday, May 7th of 2024, and I can see clearly here on Guy's Daily Drive. Bam! And welcome everyone to Guy's Daily Drive. What a crazy day I'm having so far today. Not a bad day. Just everything is very, very different. So I had my wife had an appointment yesterday to have some minor procedure that required her to be they had to use anesthesia. I know there's a word for when they give you anesthesia, but I can't think of what it is, and even if I could, I doubt I could say it. So that was yesterday. She's fine, got home, and she's there resting now. And then today at 1 o'clock, I had an appointment with Dr. William Deegan from Spectrum Optometry, I don't know, it's a big long word, and words obviously are not easy for me today. And he was going to check out my eye socket that I had my eye removed on the 19th of April last year. I remember that day very, very well. My eye pressure, and I was talking to him about this today. The scale for eye pressure, now normal is, I think I've said this before, it's like 13. Mine was at 66, and the very top end of the scale, and I did not know this until today, is 70. So I was like 4 points off of being at the absolute top of the scale, which probably explains why I was in such horrible agony when all that happened. So, but water under the bridge. So they dilated my good eye, thank you, and did all kinds of eye tests. It's sitting at about 20/25 as far as vision goes. No vision out of the right eye, which should come as no surprise to anybody. This is what my life is now. I've got one eye and some other things that I'm dealing with, but for the most part, I feel great, even with everything that's going on. I feel wonderful. So I was going to say no complaints until I saw the GW Parkway, and now there's lots of complaints. Looks like this goes down to one lane. I wish I'd known this and I wouldn't have gone this way. Oh well. So there's the football team here. Excuse me. DC Defenders. And I don't know if this might be another year. They have 5 home games. This might be another year where I don't get to see them at home. We were out of town 2 weeks ago. My wife had stuff going on today, or yesterday, Monday, so I wasn't going to leave her behind on Sunday, which was the second game, and then their third game in a row that's coming up is on Mother's Day. So it's like, when am I going to get a chance to see these guys play live? And I really want to go. Maybe because they've got one more home game after next week. Maybe I'll be able to get to that. But other than that, there's a trip coming up to North Carolina. That's going to be on, I think, the 17th. No, it's a little bit later than that. But we're going to, one of the cousins, Trace's cousins down there, is trying to restart their family reunions that they used to do all the time down there. And good. I'm glad, because it didn't happen for a long time. As Tracy's father passed away, and then all of his brothers and sisters kind of little by little passed away, or was no longer able to participate. So we weren't going down. We used to go down there twice a year, and then it got down to one time a year, and then it was like, maybe we'll get down there one time a year, because Tracy has at least one cousin that we go down to see every once in a while, and a lot of her genealogy research, it takes place in that whole area. There's a big library with all kinds of information. So that, I don't know if she's going to do that this time, but that was like the reasons we started going down, and we hardly ever saw the rest of the family. We'd see that one cousin and her daughter, and then that would be it. We wouldn't see anybody else. And, we don't make it a secret that we're going down, but quite frankly, I think even if a lot of the cousins had known we were coming down, that they wouldn't have bothered. Who are we? We're just Steve's daughter and her husband from up here in Northern Virginia. So, who knows if they would have even shown up. But we'll find out this time. The last time we all got together was, unfortunately, for a funeral for, I think, one of Tracy's father's last remaining relatives, or brothers and sisters. And we all got together at this one cousin's house, and she's the one who is trying to put together this latest reunion, and we'll see who shows up. Hopefully a lot of them will. Why not? It's not like they have a far ways that they have to go to travel. Most of them are within an hour of where this one cousin lives. So, get up off your ass. We're traveling 4 to 6 hours to get down there. So, it would behoove you to just make that short little drive. Why the hell not? But, family dynamics and all that, it doesn't always work out. What else? I'm still hoping to go to Florida this summer. Haven't seen my brother Bill in a while. Haven't seen my brother Larry in a longer while. But there's so much other stuff going on. You have, Peter's wedding is coming up. And, well, I guess that's it. But that's enough. That's taken up a lot of time to set up. Fortunately, there's not too much that I have to do. Did my own. Don't need to do anybody else's. But I'm really looking forward to it. That's going to be so very much a good time. And my brother Sandy and his wife are going to be there. I was hoping that we'd have a few more people from my side of the family, but I don't think there is, because none of them really live in the area. So, other than my brother Sandy and his wife. So we'll see. Tracy's sister is flying here from Boise along with one of her sons. So, they'll be, it's going to mostly, of course, be friends of Peter and Liza, and then we're just kind of that's the Searles over there, and then, there's a couple people from Liza's side. So, we're definitely going to be in the minority for the wedding, but that's okay too, because the wedding isn't about us, it's about Peter and Liza. And I'm so thrilled that this is finally taking place. They've been going out together for 10 years, long time, since high school. And I'm just so glad that, we're finally getting to this part. It makes me very, very happy. I think that's going to about do it for today. I know it was kind of mundane for a guy's daily drive, but at the same time, I'm having to kind of concentrate on more so than usual driving, because this road is pretty messed up, and it's down to one lane for whatever reason. But if you would like to get a hold of me, you can do so. You would send an email through the email client of your choice. You would send that to guy@mymac.com. You can also get a hold of me on the X Twitters as either MacParrot or VertShark. I am MacParrot over at Counter Social and MacParrot over at Mastodon. And if you just look at me, and I don't even remember, it's like mastodon.social.co or something like that. I don't know. If you make it really, really hard for me to use a social media or social network, I'm probably not going to use it. I'm probably just going to go, ugh, too much trouble for too little. You know, especially when you first start up with a social media network. Who the hell knows who anybody is? Different topic. Completely different topic. So, how else? I guess those are all the ways to get a hold of me. You can also, if you'd like to contribute to help me pay for all the services that I use, you don't have to. I'll keep doing this regardless. That would be patreon.com/MacParrot. That would be coffee, buy me a coffee at ko-fi.com/MacParrot. Or you can pay a pal at paypal.me/MacParrot. And that is going to do it for today. Again, thank you all so very, very much. I really appreciate the fact that you've taken the time to download and listen to this show. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Hold on, I got to kind of pay attention to something. There we go. Okay, we're good. So again, thank you, and we will see all of you next time right here on Guy's Daily Drive. Bye-bye. That's it. Can't really stop the recording, so I'll just keep blabbing, I guess. I see that there's some people watching live. That's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Can't see if you're saying anything, and even if you did, I couldn't read it. Look at this asshole. Dumbass. Fuck you. Sorry. Bad language. It's in such a damn hurry. It's like, where are you going that you got to get there that quickly? If you'd given me just a minute, I would have slid over to the right-hand side of the road. I just had to get around the car. But I could tell from the way that he was tailgating me that as soon as there was a gap, he was gonna zoom around and scoot over. So it's like, okay, I'll just wait. I'll wait until you do your thing. People drive like such idiots, and it's not even that bad up here as compared to other places. I know every time I go to Florida, I feel like I'm living inside of a pinball machine with the way I see people driving, and I'm the ball. Look at all the bumpers! Bumpers and flippers. Alright, I think I'm at the point where I can take care of this. Alright, thanks everybody. Bye-bye.